So today what I want to do is I want to talk about 4 cool signs to show you that when your third eye is opening, right? So we all know the third eye. The third eye is one of the most powerful tools that we have that we can use, right, to create our reality. So the beauty about the third eye is this. The third eye is actually known as the pineal gland or the pineal gland, right? Pineal gland, whatever you like to call it. But the thing about the third eye is it has some very, very, very powerful and manifesting powers. So what we want to do is now I want to show you some 4 really cool signs that let you know that your third eye is opening, right? So, and I'm going to reveal 2 bonus signs to show you. I want to talk about one sign that you probably don't even know that's a sign that your third eye is opening, and the other one is a very quick and effective, organically natural way that you can go ahead and just open your third eye, right? So that's what we want to talk about today. So hopefully everybody's doing good. Hello everybody, great to see you guys today. So let's get into it. All right, so the first sign, or the first fun sign or cool sign that your third eye is opening is that you think of people and before they contact you. So when you think of somebody, all of a sudden they may start to call you or they may reach out to you. That's a sign your third eye is opening. Now, why is that? Well, because you got to understand, you see, the third eye is connected to the etheric or the spiritual realm, right? It's a little windy today, so bear over the sound. So it's connected to the spiritual or the etheric realm. So when you have the third eye is opening, or your third eye is opening, it's able to pick up these what I call fragmented residential energy or residual energy. Basically, it picks up or taps into the background radiation of the universe. So you're able to see and pick up people's subconscious programs, emotions, or thoughts. So that's the power of the sign, okay? That's the first sign. Now the second cool sign that your third eye is opening is that the things you talk about, they start to happen right after you talk about them. Very cool, or quickly they start to happen. So that's another cool sign. That's second cool sign that your third eye is opening. So why is that? Well, because now when we talk about things, let's say you talk about something and then all of a sudden it starts to happen and you're like, wow, man, I was just talking about that and that happened. So why is this happening? Well, the thing is this, every sound we make or every voice, like I'm speaking to you right now, my voice carries an echo. This echo will last forever. All of our voices, they carry echoes and they last forever. That means your voice will, long after you're gone, your voice will be somewhere in the universe. And if you have the right equipment or the right technology, you can pick up the vibration or the frequency and translate it back into the official sound. So when we talk about things and then they start to happen, that's what you're actually doing. You're picking up that residual sound effect from other individuals or other consciousness, and you're able to channel it. That's why you're able to, you speak it out, you say, man, I was just talking about that, and it starts happening because somewhere that's being reverberated back into the universe. In other words, the universe picks it up, and that's all that is passed through your third eye. So that's a pretty cool sign, right? When you talk about things and they start to happen, you say, whoa, I've been talking about that, and all of a sudden that started to manifest or talk about. So that's the second cool sign right there. So okay, the next third cool sign that your third eye is opening is like miracles start happening every day for you. Things that you normally don't experience, like you may get free stuff, things work out, you may get checks in the mail, extra money, people start to treat you better, people are just in your favor, always things just working out in your favor. So we call that miracles. So what's happened is because now when you're in alignment, that means the eye is fully kind of getting open now. You're in a very powerful state of alignment. That alignment now will enable you to attract good stuff from the universe. And all that's done through your third eye or your pineal or pineal gland, right? Now, the fourth cool sign that your third eye is opening is basically when you are faced with issues or what we call problems. What tends to happen is all of a sudden they start to work out for you. Like you don't have problems anymore. They fix themselves. So what's going on here? Again, it's about the alignment. It's about the factor of that eye being able to tune into the energy and then to bring you what you want through your higher self or the higher version of you. So that's the fourth cool sign. All right, now I'm going to reveal 2 bonus signs for you about your third eye that you may not have known yet, but now you're going to know. All right, so the first bonus sign that your third eye is opening is you see angel number 4. Whoa, right? Yeah, so when you see 444 often, it is a sign that your third eye is opening. So why is this? Well, if you know the angel number, if you know what 44 is, the 4s, they signify a spiritual connection. They mean angels, higher beings, spiritual beings are around you, your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors. So when you see the 4, it's connected to the spiritual realm, and the only way that that number will always communicate to you is if your eye is being open. In other words, if someone's eye isn't open, they can see 444 will be flashing in their face every day, but they will never notice it. The reason why they never notice it because the eye is still closed. So when you start to see 444, your eye is open, because now you're able to tap into that spiritual realm or a spiritual dimension, or your higher self, or other, entities, higher beings, higher consciousness. So see that? So now you know your eye is opening when you see the 444, right? So those are good. All right, so that's the bonus one. Bet you didn't know that. Okay, so now let me show you another bonus of how you want to open your eye organically, right? So we have a lot of different methods about how we can open our eye, the third eye. You have frequencies, you have subconscious things, you have different methods. You can massage the eye and everything, but the biggest, I'm sure the easiest way to organically open your eye, and it's the thing that's shining on me right now. Put a camera up there. It's the sun. Let's see if you can see the sun. There it is, the sun, right? So the sun is one of the most powerful tools that you can use to activate or open your third eye organically. Let me show you how it works. All right. So basically what you want to do is you want to get outside and you want to look up at the sun, but you want to look up with your eyes closed, right? And when you look up with your eyes closed, just let the sun beam hit you. Of course, you do it without a hat. Let the sun beam hit you right between here. It's going to just shine your whole face, and let it do it for about 5 minutes. The best time you want to have this done is around noon time. When you do this around noon, the sun is at its highest peak, and the energies are the UV lights travel less distance, so they can hit your body more. And within these UV lights are what's known as neutrinos. They call neutrinos ghost particles. They're basically the engine of quantum particles that powers the sun. They're the force within that sun's nuclear fusion and reactor, so the sun can produce this energy. And when you have these neutrinos, they go right into the eye and they bombard the eye, even if it's calcified, because all that energy, what it does, it breaks up the calcification of the eye, and then it starts to open. So that's one of the most natural ways that you can open your third eye. One of the fun ways, right? See that? Maybe that's something you didn't know as well. So if you want to do it, individuals call it sun gazing. But remember, when you do this, do not do it with your eyes open. You gotta close your eyes, because the sun can damage your eyes. But this is one of the another cool bonus way that you can do it. So you can do this, I would say, maybe every day at noon, 5 to 10 minutes, and then you'll notice your eye starts to naturally open. And some of the signs that you'll know are the ones that I just went over, right? And maybe you'll start, one of the most interesting signs though that you will receive when the eye is opening is a tingling, like right here. It feels like a tingling, like a little pulse, like a pulsating, like a mini heartbeat, or a heartbeat you could say. That's great. That's the eye now. The blood flow is there, it's circulating, and your eye is now being open. So there you have it, guys. 4 fun signs, or cool signs, that your third eye is opening, and then you have the 2 bonus signs that you didn't know, but now you know. So it's fun. You can use these, and remember, the third eye is the power to your real world, right? I have 2 eyes right here. I look with these 2 eyes, but with my third eye, I see. See, these 2 eyes can look, but this eye sees. The big difference there. And everything in the universe comes from a non-physical form first, then it gets into a physical form. So everything comes from invisible to visible. The eye sees things in the invisible, then they transfer, or they transmutate into the physical stuff. So if you got this eye open, your game is over. Your game is on. You can manipulate, change your reality for the better. So I encourage you, go ahead, practice this. Get those spiritual eyes open so that you can take full advantage and become more powerful and deliberately create your reality.